before I actually met you, like have conversations, right? When I actually met you, I was like, dude, this fool's chill as fuck, down to earth, cool. But when you're on stage, bro, it's like you have a good stage presence where it's like you could control a crowd, MC, But then also too, when you up there, bro, like you, it's like you aggressive. You spitting these bars aggressive as fuck. Like it's like you gonna punch someone in the face, dog. But when you meet you, you're a chill, down to earth guy. So like how did you get that switch and getting comfortable on those stages, bro?
So getting comfortable on the stage, that's the more easy to explain part. That's just doing it a lot. That's doing musical theater, and my teacher, Miss Casagran, telling me to get out of my own head and do it better. It's just you get used to it. Not every performance is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. You keep going. But in terms of the aggression, that's more complex because I think it's just deeply psychological. I feel a lot of feelings, and I think that everybody has. See, I call it the evil, but I don't think it's necessarily evil,
Yeah.
evil, but it's like the shadow, it's like the beast inside of you.
Okay.
And I think everybody has evil in them. And if you don't have an outlet for that,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to come out in ways you don't want.
Yeah.
So when I make a song, sometimes I'm just vibing. Sometimes okay, this song is just me trying to write the craziest bars.
Yeah.
And that gets the evil out in its own way. Where my brain is thinking about what's the most out of pocket thing I could say, and then I laugh while I'm recording it because it's
Yeah.
so out of pocket, like that gets evil out. Or I could have a sad song
Yeah.
that is emotional and really serious and talks about heavy topics. That could get the evil out too.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole point is that when I'm on stage, I'm giving my 100%.
Yeah.
And I've done shows where I haven't given my 100%, and it's like feels terrible. Like it just feels horrible. I'm like, why am I here? Why did I even waste everyone's time and my time to come here? And sometimes my 80% or my 60% is still better.
Yeah.
Or people still resonate with it. But in terms of me, I know what my 100% is. And the difference between like me at 100% and that level of a show,
Yeah.
and me just being, oh, that's the best guy at the showcase, like that is astronomical. One time the fucking mic went out, and like it was like a lot of feedback. So I said, fuck the mic. So I did like a song and a half or some shit where I just called the crowd. There was barely anybody in this big ass room. So I called like 10 people. And I was like, come here. And I literally rapped, bro, no mic.
Yeah.
Just
Damn,
fucking rap.
That's hard, dog.
Yeah. And that was like one of the most beautiful things I've ever fucking done.
Yeah.
Like it genuinely like touched my heart. Because I just asked him, I was like, just listen to me. And that, when I make music, all I want is for you to listen to me. Even if it's me. Even if I'm the listener. I'll listen to my own music. I'm like, man, I get me. Like this guy's fucking. But all I want is for one person to listen to me and to say, you know what? I understood every single thing that you meant on that track.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes it's so hard to find your tribe and to find people that understand where you're coming from. So when I put myself out there and I put all my ugly thoughts out there and my influences and everything I want to say, it's me filtering out, the people who aren't for me and the people that I'm not for.
Yeah.
Because I really want my fans, like, I would rather be really specific and then it resonates with you in the deepest level it could resonate than give just a generic song. And that doesn't mean I can't do generic songs or that generic songs are bad, but I don't want that to be where I'm getting happiness in the art.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a difference between a feel good song that you make to turn up with the homies, and there's nothing wrong with that. That could be a vibe. But then that, and then a song that you put your like heart and soul into, you know, and usually the songs that you didn't give a fuck about are the ones that blow up. So I think that that's a necessity at some point. Not even to purposely do it, but just it's a necessity to perform shit that you don't like sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that the music that you want to make, that you need to make, you have to always make it. I have so much shit. I have over 300 songs that I have not released. I got to get them mixed. But it's like I'm very particular about what I drop, you know, and because it's something that I take seriously. That's honestly why I miss SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
And the homie, he told me that I need to start posting again. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to post on there again. But I miss old SoundCloud before it was an ad every 2 songs. It's like, what are we doing? I didn't even mind the ads, but you used to get like 6 to 8 songs before there was an ad. They might even do the whole playlist before there was an ad. And now it's like unlistenable to me.
No, I feel that. Man, I miss the SoundCloud, like, because, like, you brought it up earlier, how you're like, I have no more space. But, like, I remember when, like, you know, certain people, like, I'll just use this guy, Draco the Ruler. Yeah. You know, I remember when Draco the Ruler was first coming up. Like, and I also missed the songs that, like, now got remastered. Mm-hmm. I liked how it sounded when it's like you knew he just recorded it, no mix, put it up there. But I remember, like, certain artists, they would run out of space, and then you'd see a song and it would say his name and the count was something different. Like, I felt like it was like you had to look like on SoundCloud to find those artists. Yeah. And then, yeah, but that's a whole different thing. But it was like, people hate on SoundCloud, but that was like, that's what I grew up with and saying. I love that
SoundCloud, bro. You know? We don't appreciate SoundCloud enough for what they did for music. Yeah. Like, just like, there's so much good hip hop. Like, I remember I found JPEG Mafia before. Now, I'm going to say before he blew up, and people going to be mad. But when he dropped Communist Slow Jams, he posted it on fucking SoundCloud. And I listened to Milo, who I think he goes by Rory right now or something. But I listened to Milo. He reposted Communist Slow Jams by JPEG. I listened to that shit. I was like, this shit's fire. Yeah. Now, you know, years later, it's like JPEG's huge. Yeah. He's international. You know, it's like that's same thing. Fucking Wi-Fi's funeral.
I remember Wi-Fi.
I remember the first time I heard his shit, I went, he's gonna be famous. Yeah. You feel me? I knew he had it, and then he made it. Yeah. And there's so many people. I remember I watched Awful Records. Okay. Yeah, Awful Records with Father and Ethereal and Abra and Tommy Genesis. Yeah. Yeah, all of them. Rich Post Slim, Archibald Slim.
Dude, sorry for cutting you off.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, but then JPEG Mafia, they kind of remind me like I won't say remind me, but like I would say like them and like Brockhampton, like I kind of put them like the same genre of hip hop, if that makes sense. Like they don't make the same type of music, but I put it there. That's just me.
Like you mean like it's anti hip hop or it's not?
Oh, I think it's still hip hop.
I wouldn't count Brockhampton as hip hop.
No?
Nah, I think that's some pop. Yeah, that's some pop, and you know what? It's allowed to be pop. To be honest, I don't like Brockhampton. I don't enjoy it. But that's my personal opinion. That's okay. That being said, I don't think it's hip hop. Okay. Like just because you rap on a pop song doesn't like even I love Drake. Drake's a rapper. Most of the music that Drake makes now is pop. Yeah. Like you couldn't even say it's a rap record. That doesn't like. So. It just depends. Yeah, it just depends on, I guess, the vibe that they're going for. But I always thought Brockhampton, because they say they're a boy band. That's always the vibe I got from them, is that they're like, they were like Paris, Texas. Have you heard Paris, Texas?
I haven't heard Paris, Texas.
Okay, yeah, Paris, Texas, and Brockhampton are very like similar sounding, and I feel like that's kind of their own lane. But I would, if we're gonna put those, and JPEG Mafia in the same category, then I would say it's JPEG Mafia is also non-traditional.
Okay.
Also has like weird sounds, in the backgrounds and stuff. But I do think that Brockhampton is a lot more traditional than JPEG Mafia.
Okay.
I think that they have their formula, and then they have like a couple weird dudes who come out and they're like, "Nyah, nyah, 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 nyah," like at the end of the track, and that'd be the most fire part because they know how to make. I call it an earworm, but it's really that 15 seconds that you could put in a reel, or that 15 second, and it's not even about a reel, but it's that 15 seconds where it's something that only happens once in the song. So you have to play the song back just so you could hear that one part. Yeah. And I think that that's something that Brockhampton excels at.
Okay. I understand. I get you. But, like, I just remember at the time, like, I thought because, like, Brockhampton, because, like, they're from Texas, I think.
Yeah, I think they are.
They're from Texas. But I just remember at the time, like, I was a big, like, Odd Future, like, fan. Like, I'm talking about, like, the whole collective, not just the Earls, Tyler, Frank Ocean, like I really was, Taco. I was a big fan of like Haji. So at first, like I thought Haji and Left Brain were hard, like mellow hype hard. And then when I saw Brockhampton, I saw all the names. I just assumed it was like the Texas version of just a bunch of hip hop artists.
I listened to. Have you heard of Metro Zoo?
Metro Zoo. That sounds familiar.
Metro Zoo are one of my biggest influences. They're the fucking goats. Lofty 305 and
I know Lofty 305.
Oh yeah, Lofty's the goat, bro.
That's probably why it sounds familiar to me. Lofty 305, yeah.
I love Lofty. Shroomtard 6 is one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, it's just beautiful. But to me, I didn't like Odd Future when I grew up. Like, not because I didn't like Odd Future, but because I couldn't afford all the shit. And I went to school in like a nicer area. Yeah. So at that point, it was like everybody had the Golf Wang. Yeah, I never had none of and all it. Yeah. They had all the shit where I was like, fuck y'all. So like I would listen to like Nightmare by Tyler. Yeah. I walked the whole 40 minutes home listening to that shit. Like they have some good songs. But my I was gonna say it in reverse. My Odd Future was Metro Zoo. If we're talking about like a collective of dudes who are probably all high, saying wildly inappropriate shit, but making fire music, Metro Zoo. Like they, like I can't even. Like, I can't even, like, I'm thinking about the song. Like, there's one called Sell My Hoe, and he's like, first thing first, I'ma sell my hoe. I'ma sell my hoe. Second thing first, I'ma sell my hoe. Like, it just, and that's like not even, that's just dumb. That's not even one of the out-of-pocket ones. But yeah, it's just crazy how much, like, it's just crazy how much hip-hop knowledge. And like Denzel Curry, I knew about Denzel Curry before he blew up because he worked with Metro Zoo.
Oh, he was with Metro Zoo too. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Because so obviously, I mean, look, Denzel, he was with Space and first
Raider Clan, baby.
Yeah, Space Ghost Perk.
That was my shit.
Is underappreciated as a GOAT because he's kind of an asshole, and so I feel like people push his legacy away. Yeah, but man, like Raider Clan was a moment.
Bro,
Raider Clan was a moment, bro.
Amber London. SG Rilla Mane is one of my favorites of all time. Slim Gorilla.
That's crazy. I think SG Rilla. Well, I know SG Rilla and Amber London are still making good music because they're on my playlist right now.
That's right.
They just came up on my Spotify because I was listening to Domsta. Domsta's from Riverside.
Okay.
Which I didn't even know, and then I started hearing little snippets in the songs. He's like, "Oh, the Merino Valley," like there's just little sound bites where I was like, "This motherfucker's from out here." But he's got that Texas vibe, and so he works with a bunch of cats from out there. Mm-hmm. But one of the cats is called Dreddy Franks, and I really like Dreddy Franks, and it was this one tape where he's just talking about. He's talking about SG Rilla and shit, and then also there's a fucking Amber London song called "Serving Fiends."
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah, and that one came up. That one's a banger when you turn the bass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that whole collective was hard. Like, see, that brings me back to the SoundCloud era, bro. But
that was like the fucking. Well, you know who else? I feel like Space Ghost Pert is like evil icy twat.
Evil Icy Twat?
You don't know Icy Twat?
Who's Icy Twat?
Oh my goodness, nigga.
I don't know. Shit.
If you don't know Icy Twat, then you don't know. I don't even know how to.
I gotta look him up.
No, Icy I know because now I'm blanking on every song that he produced too.
I don't know Icy Twat.
Okay. Look, if that's the homework I would give you,
I'm gonna look that up.
To listen to one song. Just listen to the fucking. Listen to "Is My Pussy Gay." Is my pussy the icy gay? Twat one. But yeah, the icy twat flip. But yeah, basically, Icy Twat is an amazing producer who is also underrated, and I don't think people, especially the younger generation, because we forget that. Like, I know, like we feel young.
Yeah.
But like. These motherfuckers, they think that they know everything just like we did when we were their age.
That's true.
So they don't even have the background of knowledge to appreciate. Like, if you didn't grow, and obviously you don't even know about Icy Twat.
Yeah,
so we're on different sections of SoundCloud, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just like, for me, Icy Twat, he did a lot. I mean, he was working with Playboy Cardi. That's the other thing. Playboy Cardi was in Awful Records. And his name was fucking Pyramid 15.
I didn't know that.
Swear, bro.
I gotta look that up. I thought Playboy Cardi was cool, but like I was never a big fan of his music. Like I thought he was cool, but like that wasn't me. But he was cool though.
By Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
That shit is fire. It's like he's rapping in a completely different style, like a classic hip hop style almost.
Yeah.
And I think that's the actual Icy Twat song I want you to listen to. That one's a banger.
Alright, I'm gonna look that one up too.
Yeah. But yeah, Playboy Cardi, I really liked Talk. I don't like a lot of the other stuff, or I don't really care. And then I think that what's the one? She sucked me, I can't feel my legs.
I don't even know that one.
Oh, you don't even know that one? Damn. Nigga.
Hey, be real. The only song I know about like Playboy was the one that fucking what's his name? Xavier Wolf used and rapped over it. I think it was Kid Cudi or something. He called it Kid Cudi.
Okay, yeah.
That was like the one song, but then I was into it because Xavier Wolf went over it.
Flatbed Freestyle. It had a random name.
Flatbed
Freestyle legitimately is one of the best songs that has ever been created.
Okay.
Like on Earth. And not even that the lyrics are that amazing or anything, but they kind of are. Like they're simple.
Yeah.
But he's like, she sucked me, I can't feel my legs. My bitch yucky, she don't use no hands. Like, it's stupid shit, but it's mixed so beautifully. The instrumental is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, I just feel like Cardi is one of them, like, troubled geniuses. Yeah. You know, and, like, same thing, like, I don't have to, like, XXX Tentacion.
I was a fan of his.
I was a fan. I actually really liked his music. Same time, niggas in my high school was talking about he was our Tupac. I was like, hold up.
I don't know about that.
I was like, hold up. Like, one, there could never... The idea of, Tupac is so Tupac, it could just... There's not even a possibility of there being another
Tupac, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I like the music, but I think that even if I don't listen to it all the time and I'm not a super fan, I measure like, oh, are you really gifted by? Can I see why?
Yeah.
You know, and when I'm listening to, XXX Tentacion, and I'm listening to like his suicidal songs,
Yeah.
they be fire. They be fire, and they be vulnerable and
Yeah.
honest and shit. And so it's like, okay, I definitely disagree with this opinion. Like, you ain't no Tupac,
Yeah.
because that's a losing game.
Yeah. I feel like that's overused too. Like,
Yeah, that is overused.
This is the Tupac of this generation.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I could see why he would resonate with someone that much, because his music is good. He has at least like 4 or 5 tracks that I actually like think are really fucking cool.
Yeah,
I will listen to.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the one that got me into him was the song.
I was already like that, so I'm naturally drawn to things that are like offensive, and then I try to figure out. I'm like, but why do I like it? Like, what about this?
Yeah.
Does it have merit, or is it just something out of pocket? So that's what I get from Kool Keith, is like really willing to try anything.
Yeah.
So that's a huge influence for me. Other than that, man, I mean, Rock Marciano, I got the tattoo.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, Rosebud's Revenge too, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. That album, that song Power, it got me through some stuff, man. But Rock Marcy is a GOAT. He invented an entire lane. That's the thing. He is like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Like, he does not get the appreciation that he deserves. All the new era of music, Griselda, fucking Stove God, that was Knowledge the Pirate. I don't want to talk about Knowledge the Pirate. All of these cats, even Freddie Gibbs, obviously they were working before rock, but at the same time, their sound is undeniably influenced by his fucking sound. He created that type of beat. Like, he created that type of... I don't even know how to describe it, because it's just like he created a certain vision of what rap could be like, which is like more like smooth player shit over like all these old soul samples. But it's just hard to quantify in words. But yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers of all time. He just fire, bro. Like, yeah. And he hella buff. I hate when rappers are buff. That should be making me mad, because I'm like, fuck, now I gotta yeah, we gotta take that out of the image. Be like, nah, just let me talk fast. Nah, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna be like Big Pun.
Big Buff Mercutio coming 2025.
Yeah.
Next show. Man.
Big L.
Oh, Big L.
Big L. If we're talking flow.
Yeah.
And energy and aggression. Like, he really... Yeah, I mean, like... Oh, call me Beavis, I get nothing but head. Like, I was literally listening to the 98 freestyle on the way here. And then I would say my favorite rapper, though, is Sean Price.
Sean Price?
Yeah, bro. Like, he's the one that makes rapping fun, and that reminds me that rap is fun.
Yeah.
And that this shit's not important. Like, he's like, wop bop a loo bop a wop bop bam. Like, or, yeah, like, how the fuck you gonna shit on me after I let you shit on me? Freaky DK. Like, he just be saying out of pocket stuff. But at the same time, it's so cold, because I feel like he knows when not to do too much.
Yeah.
Where somebody else, they might give you the full 24 and they're rapping on every single bar and they're hitting it. And he knows that we know that he could do that.
Yeah.
So he doesn't feel the pressure to do that.
Yeah.
So he's coming up with flows I've never heard of before, and he's giving his lyrics space, and he's having more fun with it.
Yeah.
And it's like you might see, you might like I remember when Dream Chasers came out, the Meek Mill. I remember Dream Chasers 3.
That was the shit, bro.
That was a crazy tape. But Meek
Yeah.
Mill, he's not having fun.
He's hungry.
He's hungry.
He's hungry.
That's a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
That's a good vibe. But
Yeah.
that's a whole different vibe. It's like Sean Price is having fun.
Yeah.
And that's why I enjoy his music the most. It's because that's what I aspire. Like, I want to have fun. I have been hungry. I got music I'm gonna drop that's hungry. Like, I'm, because there's a time and a space for that. And I think, like, I love Dream Chasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Heaven or Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a banger. That
What's it called? Polos and shell tops. Yeah.
Meek Mill underrated too.
Bro, hey, I'm not gonna lie. He used to be like one of my favorites. He still is, but I remember when the whole Diddy thing happened and the Get Up, all my homies knew that was one of my favorites, and I got clowned on so much, and I was like I felt like the fan, like, why Meek Mill, like, why?
I stopped fucking with Meek Mill as soon as I seen him hold his fries like this above a pool.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you are a dirty ass motherfucker with ashy knees.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm not even mad that he did it. I'm mad that he posted it. That's some shit you do and don't post.
Yeah.
That's some you be like, I'm a dirty motherfucker with ashy knees. Like,
fuck, man. Yeah, Meek Mill was one of my. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I still listen to his music, but.
No, I love his music.
Yeah, I get clowned on so much about that.
Like Lil Nigga Snoop.
Oh, that freestyle?
Bro, that fucking song.
Oh my god, that shit's still in my rotation.
That to this day, since the day I heard that song for the first time, I was like, holy shit, I've never forgotten that song.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, like I still got that shit in I got a big ass playlist of like all my old favorites and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man, now you were saying that like you got some stuff coming out and stuff, but man, this next question to like, I want to ask you, bro, is like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with your music, bro?
The next 5. That's a good question. I would say. It depends on what I want. Because I right now I'm seeing 2 roads. Well, there's always 3 options, all right? So the third road is I fuck it off. And it doesn't matter. So let's just ignore that one. So I'm seeing 2 roads. It's like on one hand, and this is kind of what I'm leaning towards, I want to be more low key. I want to be like, and not that I don't get engagement. But what I mean by that is like looking at La Russell.
Yeah.
His fans like him.
Yeah.
So he has a good time. He works his ass off, but he has a good time and he owns his shit. Like that's kind of the vision for me. Like, there's no reason for you to sign to a label at this point. I've already signed to a label. That didn't work out. It's like, and I didn't even want to sign to that label necessarily. I was just like, oh, it makes sense. But it's like, why do something because it makes sense instead of sets your heart free?
Yeah.
So in 5 years, most likely, I'm trying to be on some, independent label, and not even trying to get super famous, but more just trying to attract my tribe on a larger scale. And then hopefully I will have expanded beyond music too, and I'll have expanded beyond rap and into different genres. I'll always rap. That's always something I'll do, whether it's for public consumption or not. But there's so much other music that I'd love to make. And then option 2 is I'm like, nah, I want to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then I go make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. That sound like stress though. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I'd probably go with the low key because I just need my peace at this point, bro.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't think I could handle fame.
Yeah.
I can't even handle posting jokes on Instagram. I'll be like, was that one funny? Are they fucking with me? Like,
Yeah.
it's just whatever. It just things don't matter. So I feel like me being that famous, like to be Drake level famous,
Yeah.
where people just hate you. And to be fair, actually, maybe that's a terrible example because there's reasons to hate Drake, right?
Yeah.
But to be his level of visible and have people analyze everything you've ever done,
Yeah.
like that's stressful, bro.
That's
You
true.
can't even like you can't be a regular guy. I would like to still be a regular guy and maybe people see me and they're like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And then boom, we dap each other up and we keep it moving. Like I don't
Yeah.
mainly I just want to be happy, bro. I want to be like genuinely happy and I want to be making music I love. Like I
Yeah.
don't care if I have a job. I don't care if I'm making music full time. If I'm making music that I love to make, whether I'm releasing it or not, I will be happy.
Shit, that's right. Man, I want to go back, like how you said, like the two roads. And one thing you said, like I want to make other music, was country or something. You know, my homie Price, the only tall homie
Oh yeah.
in our group. He was listening back to your music. I told him, I was, hey, I'm gonna be talking to Mercutio, and then he was just like, dude, like he brought it up. He's like, man, I hear like some country, some rock styles within his music, bro. So
Yeah.
like you saying that, it's like, damn, like the homie was like dissecting that.
That's
You feel me?
hard. Yeah, well, I got a lot of rock influences. I love Incubus. Lately, I've been bumping almost exclusively Limp Bizkit and Kevin Gates. Like that's
Hey, Limp Bizkit's hard.
Limp Bizkit's hard, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit's tough.
Well, actually, I'll show you. I'll show you when we're done. I made a Limp Bizkit track. Like
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, I made the beat and
Yeah.
everything. I don't even produce unless I'm like moody. But I just was like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I made the beat, I made it, I mixed it to the best of my abilities. And I'm actually waiting because the homie's gonna give me a real drummer.
Oh, that's hard.
Like, I'm gonna get a real fucking drummer to just go crazy on certain parts. And then also, I don't know, I'm thinking about another guitarist because I did some guitar loop stuff and then I like added stuff, but I don't know, because I feel like it might just be cool with just the real drums.
Yeah. Dude,
But
I want
yeah.
to hear that.
But yeah, it's a cool track. It's a cool track. But I made that. I've also made synth pop,
Okay.
which is, I don't know if you heard of Nano Face.
I have it.
Okay, yeah. So he's hella fire. My favorite song by Nano Face is On My Side.
Nano Face. I'm gonna look that up later.
Yeah. And it's like the first A in Nano is like. So I just go in the booth and I think of what I want to say and then I'm rapping it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the most player shit of all time.
No, shit, my bad about this,
Nah,
dog.
it's so good.
No, that's what's up, bro. Man, you brought it up a little earlier, but like, you know, for your fans out there, you know, something I want to ask you is like, what you got upcoming for this year, 2025, bro?
I have a ton of stuff, all solo rapper stuff, but lots of producer collabs. So I'm planning the drop release. Like I'm not sure exactly, but we can expect like at least 2 to 3 projects with a lot more on the shelf. It just depends on what I want to drop. But I'm I want to build more of a relationship with the fans where I'm going to drop it and then kind of see like what's the move, you know, what's the vibe. I already know how I want to end the year.
Mm-hmm.
Where more towards the back half of this year, that's when I'm going to be fully dropping the Dylan Kush album.
Dylan Kush album.
Dylan Kush, this cat he's from Canada. He's like, I think he's only 23, which is crazy. He's one of the best producers that I've ever met. He's a great guy. Yeah, like he's just a good friend. but genuinely it's been a blessing because he's leveled me up, and he puts me exactly in that like Griselda, Rock Marcy, West Side Gun pocket that I want to be in. So like if you need grimy, you go to him. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. He worked on the last John Connor album.
Yeah.
He produced almost every single track on that album. My homie Smith, he mixed almost every single track on that album. Or I think he might have mixed them all. I don't know.
Oh shit.
But you know, they're really making moves. So I've been blessed to even work with Dylan and Smith. But yeah, man, that project is gonna go crazy. And then it's just more managing vibes though, cause I got that project and that's one specific sound with Dylan, and I'm gonna hit some singles, and then I have another project that I'm working on with JX.
Okay.
And JX is fire. JX is like, that's like my OG, but yeah, he got something, and it's so interesting because it's like they could both be fire, completely different sounding beats. You feel me? And completely different vibes, but I could still do the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, the JX tape, I'm thinking that I'm gonna drop that one earlier because I've been sleeping on I got a bunch of good shit with him that I've been like really sleeping on, and I'm really excited. Like I want to work on more stuff, so I probably got over 20 tracks or something. 15 or 20 tracks just like sitting that I haven't done anything with. So I'm trying to finish all of those and get it popping, bro, because JX is genuinely like one of the most helpful people. He'll call me, he'll explain a concept to me, you know, he'll try and put me onto an opportunity. Like he is just an asset, you feel me? Like just someone who I'm blessed to even have on the team. So yeah, I'm really excited. He linked me up with this other cat, Dexter Kane, and so I got a couple beats from him. So you can just expect a lot of singles and a lot of projects, man. I can't tell you how
excited.
many.
I'm excited.
But it's at least 2 to 3.
I'm excited.
I can't over promise, but I can definitely under promise.
I'm excited, dog. That's tight. All right, man. Thank you for your time. But I got a little segment. It's just the quick hitters, bro.
It's all good.
So, I'll give you back the rest of your night, bro. But the first one I got for you, man, is your top 5 artists, dead or alive.
Like just artist period? Like music artist period?
Yeah, music artist period, bro.
Okay. Rick James.
Okay, Rick James. I always think of Chappelle when I hear Rick James. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Okay. Damn, top 5 artists of all time. That's crazy. I say probably like Rick James, Michael Jackson, Sean Price, and then I feel like I know I'm missing some genres. Anita Baker.
Ooh, Anita Baker.
I love Anita Baker. I'm gonna say Phyllis Hyman.
Phyllis Hyman.
I'll say Phyllis Hyman, yeah.
That's a good list. Rick James, Michael Jackson, Sean Price, Anita Baker, Phyllis Jackson.
Phyllis Hyman.
Phyllis Hyman, Spencer.
Yeah.
Phyllis Hyman. That's what's up. That's a good list.
But we'll see if Limp Bizkit has longevity. If Limp Bizkit has longevity beyond the past month that I've been listening to them every day, then that'll change. Then the lineup will change.
Man, it's funny you say you've been listening to like rock lately, like Limp Bizkit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like for me, I've been either bumping all oldies or The Offspring and Blink 182. That's all I've been listening to. Like My bad to go off on a tangent, but
That's all good.
the song "Kids Aren't Alright" been bumping it like
Okay, yeah.
like when I never really listened to the lyrics of that song, and then when I listened to it, I'm like, I gotta bump this song like every day.
Yeah, when you actually listen to the lyrics, like,
Yeah,
like listening to Limp Bizkit, I was like, yo, these dudes are like talking about real ass shit. Like, I've been listening to Results May Vary, the Green album, and I like the hot dog flavor water. It's a stupid ass name, but I like that album. But Results May Vary, like, that's a deep album, bro. Like, it's really fucking deep. And then, but even listen to all these, I got like a whole dad rock playlist.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's Fine Again. No, it's not Fine. I was gonna say Fine Again by Seether, but no, I don't even know, bro. It's too many songs. They all blend in. But the point is that the lyrics are like genuinely touching, and the songs that I grew up listening to had no idea, never heard the lyrics ever before. And now that I'm listening to them literally in the past like 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, this shit is like deep, and they're talking about everything that I need to hear.
Yeah.
Like, I've been ignoring the lesson the whole time and just getting turned.
I feel that. All right, man. Got 2 more for you, bro.
Yes, the super quick ones.
All right. Next one, bro, is what's the best local food spot in San Bernardino? I know you brought up the Aztec tacos, but what's a local food spot in San Bernardino?
In San Bernardino, all of my family spots, they all closed down after I grew up, sadly. Like, we used to go to Laura's and get meat quesadillas, and that was like one of my favorite things. And then there was another spot, and it was called Dell's, and we would get cheese quesadillas there. But no, they were both just like family memories. And then there was a place called The Mug, and The Mug was like, my mom grew up going there.
Oh shit!
And they had this fucking, and I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of not even the best pizza. Like, it was the greasiest fucking pizza you've ever had in your life, right?
Yeah.
And then I would like it, but they put canned mushrooms on it. I didn't like that, so I would be like, no mushrooms on my slice. But it would be like a rectangular slice of pizza. But for me, it was family.
Yeah.
It was family. So honestly, if we're talking about what's your favorite restaurant or what's the best local spot when you think of San Bernardino, Baker's.
I had Baker's before.
Baker's. Get a Baker's chocolate shake.
Yeah.
And a burger. Or like, my grandpa would get a burger. I'll get like the chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's family. That's San Bernardino to me. Is going to Baker's and getting a chocolate shake.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Like, I had 2 homies. One was from Yucaipa, other was from Redlands.
Oh yeah.
When I went out there, they're like, we're going to Baker's, and they put me on the whole history. Like, yeah, same people from Taco Bell and this. They were all roommates, blah blah. And I was like, hey, this spot's fire. But yeah, that's what's up, Baker's. Last one, bro, is what's a piece of advice for someone a youngster out there getting into music? Like, what would you tell them?
I would say, genuinely, you are your only competition. So don't waste more than a day thinking about what the fuck other people are doing.
Yeah.
Like, it will not help you. It will only hinder you. And you always hear that, but really hear that.
Yeah. You're your only competition.
You are the person that you're trying to be better than.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to stun on random niggas that you don't know on Instagram and all this shit. if someone doesn't like you and they just had a bad day.
Yeah.
Or they were holding in a fart, so their face looked weird when they passed you. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going on with anybody.
Yeah.
So I would just say, if you want to do music, you have to be strong. And the only way to maintain your mental health and be strong is to take responsibility for yourself and nobody else, bro.
Yes, sir. Man, well, Mert, thank you for your time today, dog.
Yeah, sorry for talking your ear off, man.
No, you're good, dog. Like, that, shit, I learned a lot from that shit. And, like, I'm a fan of your music, bro, so it's cool to just sit down and talk to you, bro. But, you know, thanks for coming to HA Kickback. You guys heard it here. 2025, stay tuned. It's gonna have some new music dropping. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
What's up, y'all? It's Mercutio X. You can follow me at Mercutio.x on Instagram. I'm on Apple Music, I'm on Spotify, and also I'm on SoundCloud. It's a lot on the way. Thank you for bearing with me. I know I'm a little scatterbrained. I was tired, but I'm super blessed to make it out here. And we're all blessed to be here, man. So
yes,
thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.